What is up? How is everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing amazing. So, I've got a couple of extra Patreon requests to do. I got this one, which I didn't get a chance to do on the request stream, and I got a brand new Patreon, which is so cool. That one's going to be next after this one, most likely. But yeah, man. We are jumping back into Where the Children Play with the last song of the album called The Sorrowful Hymn. We're going to see what it's like. The last one, the mixing was absolutely dog shit. Like, the way it was all mixed and produced was a little bit strange, but as I've heard from the mastermind behind it all, man, like, they've got a new producer now, so none of this really takes much account. They know already, like, they know how it turned out. They want it to be better, and I want it to be better, because they've got so much fucking talent just there. Like, when you just hear so much, and then it's just little bits, little pieces, little things, man. But either way, let's fucking go. Let's see what this is going to be like, man. The Sorrowful Hymn, let's see. Ooh, that sound. The blowing sounds like... I don't even know, man. The blowing has a weirdness on it, but okay. Is it like crackling at the bottom? You know, the bottom of the mix, it's crackling, right? I swear it is. It's not just me, right? Like, it sounds like it's crackling. Like, especially when the vocals come in. Yeah, it cracked. No, it's peaking. That's what I think, it's peaking. I don't know what to make of it yet, man. Oh, I love the backing mix when the backing mix is nice, man. Oh, man. Ouch, man, my fucking ears. That's peaking, man, so fucking hard. So, like, what's peaking? Like, what am I talking about? What's peaking? So, like, if you've ever used a microphone in your life, you'll see it has, like, a green bar, and it has a yellow bar, and it has a red bar. The red bar is the loudness, but if you go too far above the red, it peaks, man. Most microphones have a filter built into them, or at least into the amp or the software that you're using, so that you can physically not peak it. That it normalizes every piece of audio going into it, so it never peaks, which is what it's like a normal producer thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, a producer can make it so, like, when it's recorded, it doesn't peak. Like, that's kind of like, it's what I do as well. Because, like, I don't speak loudly, but when I've got headphones on which are loud and stuff, but my voice is loud, you know what I mean? So my microphone would peak, and it has done in the past. Go listen to some of my old videos. I didn't put any, like, I didn't put any thing on it so it doesn't peak. So parts of my audio, you'll hear the microphone crack. Like, and that's exactly what's happening here. Like, it's just peaking and peaking and peaking and peaking. Like, I love the concept. I fucking love the backing as it came in. Like, that Arabian-esque kind of theme, man. That was pretty fucking sick. Like, I gotta be fair with you, but the actual production, it makes me, like, I can't enjoy it. Like, I want to enjoy it. There's so much about it that's so good, but I just can't bring myself to do it, because it's just so, like, the little things, man, because obviously, like, I've got, like, £1,000 fucking pounds worth of audio that I'm listening to this on, or something crazy like that, and it's like, I hit every little flaw, man. It's nice, but it's a curse, you know what I mean? Like, if I had shit headphones, or if I used worse headphones, it wouldn't be as noticeable. But I don't know, man. Like, for me, it's just one of those things that it's a personal pet peeve of mine. But still, let's go. Lyrically, where are we going with this? So, like an hourglass, living upon borrowed time. Your last dying light, man. So, like, you're living on that borrowed time. The hourglass, like, you know, the hourglasses of death, if you've ever read the Discworld novels and stuff like that. burn until the candles are gone. The desires of death are in my heart, smell the blood on the ground, intoxicating to my senses. So he's committing murder, and the blood is intoxicating him. He's got that serial killer vibe going on. Upon the last thought I go. The thought of lasting death sends my blood into a frenzy. So eager I search for my knife, leading her to her doom. So he's like hunting a woman, wanting her blood, wanting to kill her, wanting to intoxify himself from her bodily fluids. And yeah, I watch the light leave her eyes, my hands around her throat, the last grasp of life. So she is dying. He has got his hands around her throat. She is going to be absolutely wrecked from this, or killed from this. To death, so sweet and sorrow, hear my call, angel of death. I am the hand of judgment, a slave to my knife. So he's like, he's got that God complex going on. He's a serial killer with a God complex by the looks of it. And yeah, man, let's go. Oh man, that peak, man. Oh, I love the build and the backing, man. The backing is my favourite bit so far, actually. It's really adding that vibe into the music, man. Black metal drums, man. What vocal style is he using though? Where is he? Is like he's not in a deathcore. He's not in a. He's not the. He's in like a lower normal sound, like. Because he's adding a lot of his cleans into it as well. So I'm trying to figure out where the fuck he is, man. Like, I don't know, because a lot of the vocal game, it's like, I could do the exact same technique as what another vocalist could do, and it will sound so different to what they're doing, because each voice is different, each voice is unique upon itself. Is managing to get his cleans underneath it, and to be able to still have the growl, and the effect of it all, but still be able to keep the clean a little bit on, like, the very bottom end of it. That's a very, very, very difficult thing to do. It sounds like it might destroy your throat, but I don't think so. I think there's a safe way to do it, but I've never heard anybody else really go to this, really. Only really people like Danny Filth who have lost their voice because of the way he did his highs for a very long time. It destroyed his voice, doesn't it? So, but still, but that's not a healthy way to do it. Like, I'm not saying it's a healthy way to do it, but still. I love the backing, man. The backing is sick. I can't wait for the new shit. The new shit with good production is gonna be fire. That much I can tell. Oh, wait, this is it. I don't know what he's doing. Is it like a thrash? I think it's like the old school thrash though. Something like that. He's got such sick vocal control. That much I can tell, his vocal control is ridiculous. Because there isn't really any layering really going on either. Like, you know, with the vocals, it's all like one takes for the most part. Quite literally all one takes. That's just how he sounds, you know what I mean? Like, the way he can just get his cleans to add that little bit of dirty effect to them. That's interesting, man. It's different. Stuff I've not heard before. That rawness is interesting. I don't know if it fits. Like, it fits with the passion and the power, whatever else, man. But I don't know, to me, like, when you go to that kind of rawness, it sounds almost painful. But that's just me, man. So each to their own, man. Each vocalist wants to do what they want to do, you know what I mean? I'm still learning. Like, I'm only like 2 years into learning how to growl to begin with, man. It's not like I'm nowhere near good yet, if that makes sense. I'm trying to figure out where he is so I can figure out, like, if I could do that, if I could, like, make my vocals do that or do a different thing, or, you know what I mean? You're trying to figure out for myself rather than to do what a lot of the other vocal coaches do with growled vocals, like what Cardiff Academy does and stuff like that. But still, either way, I'm chatting too much today. Defiler, cadaver, desecrator, decomposer, send her screams through the forest canopy, muffled by a shallow grave. He had literally buried her alive, man, holy shit. Walk with me into the night, her flesh upon my knife, so like the blood and like skin particles and shit upon his knife. Her story hidden by mouth. By mass, I solemnly say, my knife, piercing the scent of rotten flesh, sends me to ecstasy, the children of misery, hidden behind the leaves. A bottomless pit, so he's killed her, she's buried, she's under the ground. Her rotting flesh is there, he loves the scent of rotting flesh. It kind of like, it sends him into a frenzy. A bottomless pit sort of sorrow sends her flesh to rot beneath. I watch the light leave her eyes, my dear Alyssa. Blinded by her violent rage, I hold the key to her body, the key to her life, the key to he saw her life leave her. He saw all of those things. Very much serial killer, very creepy. Very, very creepy lyrically. Like, very, very well written, actually, I would say. Like, it's done very well. Production, as we know, it's a bit shit, but that can't be helped at this point. Like, the microphone is a bit, it's peaking and it's not really balanced right, but that's just what we get with this album. It's got a rawness to it, it's different, like, you know what I mean, it's a little bit different to other things. I think with more production, with more, like, with a high production value, this band could be one of the best of what they do. They could be so very good, because the thought process is perfect behind it. Like, the backing is amazing, like, the drums are very good, the guitars are very good, the vocalist has very good control, so just need that little bit of polishing, man, and that's all you really need to make this fucking sick. But yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Take it easy. I was the light,